big shout outs. Thank you to Mrs. Wayne for our fantastic art show. All right, without further ado, Mrs. G and our fantastic band and chorus students and recorders have been working tirelessly the last few months, and they are ready to perform for you tonight.
Now, I'm just going to call myself out on this now because I know better. In my hand is a script. When you see me not read it, it's there for show, but they're going to use it sometimes, and it's going to be good. These kids behind me did a wonderful job already performing once today. If you heard our jazz band playing from the music room earlier, then some of these guys have already performed tonight. But the group behind me that's going to go first are our 3rd grade Redhawk recorders. So what we ask of you as our audience is to try your best to keep your voices off, because while their parents may disagree with me, their recorders are actually really quiet. I know they can be loud, but I promise you they are a quiet group. And they've worked very hard this year. These kids behind me have earned their first 3 belts of Redhawk, our recorder karate. And they're going to perform those 3 songs for you today. Their first song is Hot Cross Buns. Gently sleep. Gently sleep. I'm going to sneak up on stage, and these guys are going to clear the path out front and either come behind you or take their choruses, and we're going to move on to this next portion of our concert. Students who are in the beginning band have been playing their instrument for just this past year. Okay, so they are new. They've started in October. Some even started later than that, and they've been working really hard for the past 8 or so months to prepare this concert for you. They have 3 pieces as a group. Their first one is called Sweetly Sings the Donkey, and will be performed in a round. Crusaders March. This one they're going to try to play a little bit faster. which can be tricky sometimes. Trying to find that right balance between too fast for some and too slow that we don't feel like we're marching anymore. So this is Crusaders March. Some solos, duets, trios, and even some solis, which is a whole section of the same instrument playing. So keep a good ear out for those happening in Skip It Lou. This year after today, so if you are going to be around on Memorial Day on Monday, you may hear and see some of these guys play one more time. So before I let them off the hook for the rest of the evening, we are going to perform the same piece we're going to do on Monday as a nice practice with a much larger audience for us today. And that is called America, also known as My Country 'Tis of Thee. It's going to be a combined band piece, so we're going to let the big kids play with the little ones. This is America. going to happen in the middle of the song. So listen carefully and see if you can pick out which instruments might be leading that call and which ones are going to be responding. This is Montego Bay. This year. I may or may not have handed this to them on their very first day of band back in October. I said, this is our challenge, this is our goal, and I'm very happy to say that they have risen to that challenge. This piece is the theme from Brahms Symphony No. 1, and the main melody is going to get passed around the band, similar to how that call and response went back and forth, but they're each really going to get an opportunity to highlight that theme. So this piece is theme from Brahms Symphony No. 1. songs by the band Queen. And we would love if you wouldn't mind helping us out with this very fantastic, they're ruining my surprise. It goes like this. Yeah, and just keep doing that until I see the cup, okay? this being sung outside and in the hallways and practicing snapping. I don't know if you guys know, but snapping can be a really tough skill. So these guys have been working pretty hard on their snaps for this song. Their second song is called Jungle Jam. like to take this opportunity before we all start scattering at the end to say our thank yous. It's a long list. I tried my best not to leave anybody out, so I'm going to start at the top with Mrs. Parker and Mr. Parker on audio tonight. Thank you. Miss Weber, Mrs. Howard, Miss Dixon, and Miss Clifford, who give up their time with these kids so that I can have time with them, and they can come down and do extra music. And Miss Frazier, Miss Latesca also give up that time as well. So thank you to you guys, because I quite literally can't do this without you and your flexibility. So thank you very much. Mrs. Lane, who's always here to help me get set up and be a sounding board on big events like this. And our custodial staff, because this doesn't look as good as it does without their help either. And my absolute last thank you is always to you, our audience, our family and friends, for your continued support. And these guys behind me probably think that that's the end of my speech, but it's totally not, because I have sappy words for our 6th graders. And I'm gonna keep it together because the theme is dreams, and they are literally my dream come true to have these kids, from starting off in chorus for the very first time and starting in band for the very first time to 3 years later, and just seeing the wonderful musicians and people that they have grown into warms my heart, and I'm gonna miss them so very much. They have inspired more kids than I can probably count at AES, and encouraged them and made them feel like music is something they could try and enjoy, and watching them have joy doing this is all I can ask for. So thank you to my first group of 3 years straight 6th graders. I'm going to miss you all. Our last song is called We Won't Stop Dreaming, and it is going to feature 2 soloists. In 6th grade, Juliana Mendoza. You can clap, absolutely. They work very hard. And in 5th grade, Eric Kazuski. So I'm going to get our audio queued up, and then they're going to step down, and we're going to start our final piece. Thank you for sticking with us in this hot, sticky night that got moved inside, and then the rain stopped. It's just what happens. So thank you very much. This is We Won't Stop Dreaming, by an artist called Pink Zebra. Some people back here really love. So Pink Zebra, We Won't Stop Dreaming.
Here we are, living in the moment. Here we are, dreaming in the open. Look around, isn't this a new day? Make a move, doing things a new way. A new way.
Thank you so much. One final round of applause for all of the 70 students and teachers who showed up tonight. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for sticking with us. We hope you have a wonderful day and that you enjoyed the art show and everything else. And Mrs. Parker looks like she's coming to take this from me.